It's like, hello. We're going to tap into some energy. Let me cleanse myself, my things, my space. Let's see what energy we should be focused on. I'm going to go off of maybe our chakras to see what our messages are, like to see where we're imbalanced or where we could become more balanced. I guess I'll let this be a collective reading for the highest good of all. Angels, spirit team, and guides, please come through, clear me of my own thoughts, and open me to be a vessel for you and your understanding, your knowledge. Thank you. Okay, so today at hand we have generosity. Generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I am open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. So this is our heart chakra. This is green. What are we needing to know? How can we open up our heart chakra and give even more? And use generosity. We got justice, chosen, favorite color, Archangel Sandalphon, bringer of clear intention, all is well, release the past, speak up, follow your heart, and make improvements. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Off the bat, it's just your justice is that you are chosen by God, chosen with a good heart. All is well. Your justice is that all is well. In order to open up your heart, release the past, continue to speak up, as balancing your heart allows you to speak up better, because when your heart chakra is balanced, then you're able, like, everything is balanced. Like, you're even able to speak with love, because if your heart is not balanced, then you could have love in your heart, but you're not able to speak love. Does that make sense? Follow your heart. Favorite color, it's like basically maybe wear some green. Today, since heart chakra is the heart chakra is the chakra at hand, and make improvements. Okay, so what are we needing to know? What advice do you have? Okay, so blessed fell on my lap, and thinker. Okay, so 22 is blessed, 44 is thinker. So 22 is balance, union, harmony. So you are blessed with balance, union, harmony. The thinker card showing up with the number 44 is letting me know that what is causing disruptions in your flow is literally just thoughts of your past and what you've seen and what you've gone through versus what is. So the work, the work is not to go back and figure out who did what or anything like that. The work is on our minds, because 44, there's protection, divine protection around our thoughts. So if there are any negative thoughts that you have, or if there are any blocks, or if there are any trauma loops or things like that, you're being divinely protected, 44 here, by your angels, because you want to pull out of that. That's where the neuroscience and all things of that nature come into play. Like, because you really do, after trauma, have to, or in general, in order to grow, you have to regrow the wiring in your brain. Like, you see where I'm going with it? Like, this is anyone. Like, if we all come here with a certain set of, a certain set of brainwaves that may be set in place. But that's the thing. Like, we can change things. Like learning growth, learning our thought patterns, learning how to seek spiritual, because that blessed here. Like, see where I'm going with it. Like, okay, these two cards are letting me know that we have to get out of our old ways. And I feel like in our old ways, this is where that whole, I'm not trying to be separate, but this is where that whole spiritual versus religious thing goes. Because it's like, okay, you're either going to be walking in love and in balance and in harmony, or you're going to be walking in your thinker mode, your programming thoughts, your, you see where I'm going with it? It's like we have to choose. You have to choose either faith, or you're choosing like pre-programmed fear. So that's a good message. It's a good time to be flexible. This is number 19 on the card. 1 + 9. So 1 + 9 equals completion, but it's 19. So it's like they're still kind of separate. Like, okay. Be flexible and remember that you are always growing. Also remember that on this earth, we are like a growing egg that hasn't hatched fully yet. This is just what Spirit's telling me. Because see, look. You see that? I don't know if y'all can see that clear. My camera's kind of not good. But there's an egg, and then there's like a little face in here. But then there's this figure balanced on top of the egg, and she's like growing a flower. Okay, so what that's letting me know is that your higher self is constantly always looking for growth, and you are like this planted egg. So it's like remembering that life is a journey, and remembering that all things that glitter are not gold. Like, there's this guardian angel that's guarding basically all of your dreams, to make sure that you are building See? Building blocks. See? You are building from a place of security and not from things, not from a superficial place. Like, you have to be flexible at this point, because clearly some of the decisions that, you know, we have made in the past, they were not maybe for the best. You know, so it's about adjusting our mindsets, learning the lessons, being flexible to grow. That grows our value in turn, so that we are not attracted to all that glitters. You see what I'm saying? And those are the real, like, your values and your morals, like everything may need to be adjusted or looked at. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are the building blocks that you're building this foundation on? You know what I mean? Because we've got, remember, you got justice, chosen, favorite color, all is well, release the past, speak up. What is your new foundation based on? Like, is it based on truth? Is it based on honesty? Is it based on good communication? Because sometimes you'll come into something and you're trying to give honesty, but you might not even have the foundation of having good communication. Also, good communication can only be stemmed from a healthy outlook on yourself and others. Okay? So if you grew up in a negative environment, you might even have to start and go back and do the work, you know what I'm saying, to uproot all of that. Like, maybe what you learned was valuable, maybe wasn't as valuable as you thought. And that's where things got confused in the first place. Like, you really do have to look under the veil to see, you know, to build a solid foundation. Let's see what this last card, oh, we have two. All right, so we got number 15, a message in a bottle, and 11, by the book. You may be expecting, you may receive a message soon. Because there's like elephants, and they're all in a row, and they're being guided for this by the book as well. So it's like, okay, we got message in a bottle and by the book. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you may be receiving good news soon, and the advice is to really buckle down when you do get, you know, when you do get this good news or this blessing. Really buckle down and remember the things. Remember, go back to the starting board and look at like the laws of the universe, or look at the things that are really going to build a solid foundation, and see if they are aligned with your vision, because that's really how you're going to pull everything together. So yes, you know, expect this good news. Be open to receiving it. Also though, be diligent enough when this comes in to not be so chaotic, to just like be diligent, make improvements, to be more diligent in building this solid foundation. Okay? Because, like, you know, everybody is on this. When you're creating a reality around you, you want to make sure that it is solid, and you want to make sure that it is grounded, and not in a superficial way, in a way that is going to sustain not only you but others. Okay? Because that's where the generosity comes from. Okay? So if you do have things or values put in place that you know are of substance and they can help those around you, it is a really good time to speak up and start talking about the things. Speak up and start talking about the things that you have learned that are solid, stable, and produce longevity. All right? Make sure the things that you are seeking in your life are going to bring value and longevity to your life. So it's a good time. See, another thing, let's call intention. See, Archangel Sandalphon. I do need to do more research there. I love the archangels. I'm so thankful for the presence. But with bringer of clear intentions, we're going to call Archangel Sandalphon in. Even I'm going to do more research. If anybody else has more knowledge, please let me know. But I'm going to do some more research myself on this archangel. But the bringer of clear intentions, that is really where this by the book comes in. You see where I'm saying? We need to be doing the clearing of our own energy to make sure that the intentions that we are pulling into this new reality are set in a positive, clear energy. Let's just get an angel number. 263. So that's the angel number for the day. I'm going to have to look that up as well, like after I get off this recording. If anybody has knowledge on exactly what that means right off the top of their head, put it in the comments. I mean, because I'm going to check as soon as we get off. Let's see if there's any intuition. What is our intuition letting us know? This came off on Release the Past. Empowered decisions. Intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. So you're being guided to, release the old and trust yourself more, because that's really where the gold is. Have a good day, y'all.